Hi, Cathy Neptune here. Welcome to Cathy Neptune's Fork in the Road. We're here this evening at Simon Pure Public House in Lunenburg. What a great local establishment and restaurant. I hope you try it. We're going to take you on our culinary adventure. I'm going in. Come and join us. Hi, we're here with the owner of Simon Pure in Lunenburg, Rick Lockenden. Hi, Rick.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much for having us here. I'd like you to share with our audience a little bit about your background and your vision of this fine restaurant.
My background, I was born in New York City, but I always had a foot in Worcester County, particularly Ashburnham, nearby. I went to culinary school in upstate New York. I went to culinary school in France. I worked primarily in the Manhattan, New York City market, but I've worked all around the world. I worked over in France for a time. I've worked around the United States in different venues. But it was always my dream to come back here to the area, the local area.
So coming home, basically, and bringing all those skills with you.
Yes, and it was my idea to create an independent operation that would be a meeting place. It would be a true public house, or a New England pub, if you will. I wanted, for people to have a sense of community. One, I wanted, great food, and I wanted great service and a great experience for the people. But I also wanted to do my part in creating a place where people could meet and continue family relationships, friendships, and all the like.
Great. So there's a little something for everybody. Share with us what the dynamics look like during the week. Do you have like a singles night or a single mingle groups that come in certain nights?
We can see singles any night of the week, but I would say Thursday, Friday, and Saturday would be the prime nights for singles to meet and mingle. A little bit later at night, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
We see a higher percentage of them at that time. But we have families coming in.
Right.
So we have a diverse crowd.
And something for the children, something for everybody.
Always, of course. My wife Irene did the decorating here, and she's put books out for the kids when families are waiting for tables. I put a fish tank in. We have step ladders for the kids to go up and feed the fish. We have toys underneath the bench. And I put in pizza oven for the young teenagers and for adults. We all like pizza. So we have a diverse menu, and we have what I think is a successful mix. It's a pub. It's a public house, a meeting place.
That's awesome. Typical New England and keeping the heritage alive and well, and I think we can all relate to that. And I love your idea that it serves so many different aspects of different generations. Now, I understand you have 3 different levels in an outside area. Tell me a little bit about, let's start from the top and work down. What would you recommend in the top? How would you describe the top floor?
Well, the operation has 3 separate bars, but the top floor has its own bar. We have seating capacity for close to 60 people upstairs. The entire operation, we can seat about 300 people. But upstairs has skylights, it has a small fireplace, it has its own bar so we can have holiday parties up there. It has French doors where you can go out onto an outdoor balcony. There's outdoor seating on the 2nd level up there overlooking the front of the restaurant. And there's actually a staircase that comes down to the outside bar and patio that are on the side of the restaurant. We have an outside bar and patio with seating capacity for probably about 80 to 90 people. It's heated, it's enclosed. We have a waterfall and pond out there. We have a fire pit. We have flat screen TVs. People can watch sporting events. And inside we have the bar pub area that we're standing in right now, which is fun. It's a little more casual. And then we have a more formal dining room off to the side. And then we have an upstairs dining room with another bar, and we have a downstairs dining room. The upstairs and the downstairs both have fireplaces. So it's warm, it's inviting, and we have a variety of venues for people to choose when they come to experience Simon Pure.
Wow, it's a destination out, a gem in the middle of the country. And we hope you come out and experience this. I can't wait to sample your menu. Thank you again for having us, and we're going to share more with you in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Terry Shaw. I'm the general manager here at Simon Pure Public House. I'd like to introduce you to our bartender, Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Good. I think that you're going to make us a couple drinks tonight.
I am. I'm going to make a Simon Spritzer to start.
Okay.
And it's kind of like a nice, refreshing way to start the summer off.
Awesome. I love the Simon Spritzer.
Yeah.
Sean, what's your background with bartending, mixology, whatnot?
I'm fairly new to the field. I started here at Simon Pure in November, and I'm actually a chef by trade.
Very cool. So how are you liking your time here at Simon Pure?
So far, I've actually learned a lot. You know, I've learned from our lead bartender, and even the chef himself has shown me a lot of techniques and different ways to get the flavors of fresh ingredients into our drinks.
All right, well, I'd like you to show us that today, if you don't mind.
No problem at all.
Okay, let's get started.
So first, we start with a wine glass. Fill it up. We have a sangria or white sangria mix. Mm-hmm. We use a lot of fruity flavored liqueurs. A little heavy on that so you can really feel the fun.
No one minds a heavy pour.
Then we add some Aperol, which is like a orange mandarin flavored liqueur.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Italian type.
It's gorgeous.
It comes with a really nice color. And then we top it off with a little bit of Prosecco. And just a splash of lemon lime soda. And then we just garnish it with an orange.
Awesome. That's
And
beautiful.
that's a Simon Spritzer.
That's our Simon Spritzer. This is one of our signature drinks. I'm going to take a little sip if you don't mind. Very good.
It's a nice summer day's drink.
Absolutely.
Hi, Rick.
Hi.
Welcome back. Oh, we have menus. Let me see. Oh my goodness. What is your inspiration behind the menu? Explain some of your favorites here.
Well, the inspiration for the menu started with first the market. I want to cook for the market that I'm in. So in this area, steak tips, haddock, you wouldn't consider opening without those ingredients. But beyond steak tips and haddock, I wanted to have a diverse offering to bring in families, to bring in the local crowd, families in particular. And so we created a traditional pub menu, but it's fairly broad and diverse.
So by pub menu, you mean home-cooked, family-style, just your basics. I see wood-fired pizzas here. I even see barbecue. Tell me a little about the barbecue.
Well, the barbecue is not traditional pub fare, but it's a classic American creation, and it's comfort food. And for the Publick House here and a pub in New England, comfort food is really what we're doing right now for the most part. I spent the majority of my career in contemporary high-end fine dining, but I'm really having a lot of fun with all the comfort food and traditional pub offerings. So we're doing some traditional. Barbecue would fit in the comfort realm. There aren't a lot of places in the local area offering barbecue, so it's been a lot of fun for us. And it's been a really nice addition. It's bringing brisket is one of our most popular items.
That's a real favorite around here too. I even saw burnt ends on the menu too.
Yeah, it's been great. We do an appetizer with the burnt ends. We have a sandwich with the burnt ends, and the barbecue is really taking off. We have in the traditional pub fare, we have some non-traditional items. My cooking experience is both in Italian cuisine, French cuisine, Pan-Asian cuisine. So you'll see pad thai on the menu. You'll see some South American and Mexican items. You'll see some Spanish items.
What would be a South American item? That's interesting.
Oh boy, well we have, we call them hand pies, but really could be empanadas by another name. So, that's, hand pies are a popular New England item, particularly in pubs and casual places. So we call them hand pies, but really they're also known as empanadas.
That's great. You certainly have everything in this. I see sandwiches and appetizers, burgers, seafood. Aha, there's desserts and Italians, classics as well. Something for everybody.
We created a menu that has a lot of items with name recognition, but we're also we enjoy particularly with our nightly specials or daily specials, hanging it out there a little bit with more contemporary compositions. So we have enough going on for the contemporary foodie crowd that might be enjoying the cooking shows and the Food Network, or going out to the latest dining establishments. So we have something for everyone.
Can you give me an example of the contemporary flair?
Contemporary flair. We did some local bluefish this past week with a mango habanero chutney, which is a little bit off the beaten path for the local crowd. Tonight we're doing a pasta dish with spaghetti pasta, or a jumbo rigatoni with shrimp, which is unusual. It's not an everyday pasta, if you will, and we're serving it with a newly engineered vegetable called cannellini, which is a cross between cauliflower and broccoli. We keep it interesting for the crowd, but we don't want it to be so foreign that there have to be enough familiar items for people to come and enjoy. So we have chicken parmesan, we have eggplant parmesan, we had spaghetti and meatballs that came off the menu recently, but a lot of comfort food. We had stuffed cabbage rolls on in the winter. That was perhaps if not our number one, it was our number two selling entree. You wouldn't think, but stuffed cabbage rolls were very popular.
And a great assortments of soups and chowders too, which is so New England, the fresh seafood. I can't wait to get in here and see it's going to be a tough decision. What's your favorite? I'm going to go out on a limb here. What would you recommend?
My favorite, oh boy, it's, obviously I enjoy everything that I put on the menu. Personal favorites include, and it sounds very New England, the baked haddock, but I do an unusual or very old school traditional sauce called Finnan Haddie with that. It's a chowder-like sauce made with smoked haddock, and we have our own smoke pits here. Of course, we smoke our own haddock to make the sauce. It's a traditional French-style sauce in Vin Blanc, and so it's unusual, but it requires a little bit of preparation, and it's near and dear to my heart.
A lot going on this menu. I can't wait to get into it. Thank you so much, Rick. I'm going to check it out, and we'll be right back. Oh, Mackenzie, that was awesome. Tell us a little bit about it.
So this is our famous steakhouse salad. It's mixed field greens with steak, cherry tomatoes, avocado, bell peppers, and red onion, and a avocado roast poblano ranch dressing.
Gosh, that sounds amazing. Set it right down here. Oh my gosh, this looks really good. Thank you so much.
It's delicious. Enjoy.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, and what do we have here, Mackenzie?
This is one of our most favorite meals. It's our eggplant parm. It's no less than 17 layers of eggplant layered with fresh mozzarella and fresh pomodoro sauce, and this is fresh fennel pollen around the edge.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
I'm going in. Hi, welcome back. I want to thank Rick for having us here this evening.
Very welcome. Nice to have you with us and share our experience here.
It's wonderful. I want you to come and enjoy and experience what we have. Thank you to all the wonderful staff here at Simon Pure Public House in Lunenburg. Please come down, enjoy it. And remember, when you come to the fork in the road, take it.